Hello and welcome back to Andrea Fontana Beauty. I know I took a little bit of a break there for a second, but the reality of bridal season as a makeup artist is some weeks you're just holding on. I had 4 weddings last week and I should have planned ahead and pre-recorded stuff, but like all of wedding season is crazy, so I apologize. I'm back and I'm actually filming a couple videos today, so we will get back regularly scheduled programming for you. As usual, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So I'll pause. Go ahead. Do that right now. Great. Before I do this, get ready with me because I'm doing my makeup for filming today. I figured we'd do a little bit of an Ulta haul. I mean, as a makeup artist, it feels like a little bit of an Ulta haul, but like for most people, this is probably a very big haul. But I had to restock my kit with some things because obviously I'm doing a lot of makeup, and I got a email for 20% off everything, including prestige, a couple days ago. So I was like, this is the time to stock up for my kit. So I also picked up a few new goodies. It's like my excuse, like, oh, I'm getting 20% off. I can try a few things out. I definitely got caught in a new display of ColourPop, a collection that I hadn't seen before that I just like instantly became obsessed with, which you'll see. So I kind of want to use some of those products today. So let's do this quick. I mean, it's a pretty big bag for Ulta. So let's first start with everything that I got for my kit because it's like more than half of what is actually in here. First up, I got 3 packs of the Ardell Naked Lashes, the 420s. The 420s and the 421s are my new go-to lashes. They are so fluffy. I am obsessed with them and they look good on everyone and they're comfortable on everyone. 3 packs of those. These are 4 packs. So 12 sets of lashes, which sadly will last me 1 weekend. Next, I picked up 2 shades of the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the original formula. Love this one. And I just got 2 of like my most frequently used shades because I was running out and want to make sure that I had backups in case I run out at this week's wedding. Also go through these like it's a joke how quickly I go through setting spray. These are the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This one is the original, which smells really nice and natural, pleasant scent. Everyone always comments on how good it smells. And then this is the mattifying one. I haven't tried the luminous one yet, but the mattifying one is really good for really oily people, and it smells like watermelon, which is, I always like legit like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and I really like it. People always like it, but I always warn them before I spray them because I'm like, if you're not expecting watermelon, it's kind of intense. And then I also, is this the last thing I picked up for my kit? Yeah. I also picked up the Juvia's Blush Rouge palette in volume 2. This is what the outside looks like. I already have volume 1, which is a little bit deeper, and I just thought these would be 2 really good shades for my kit. And I love something like this that allows me to have 2 products in one. That's what I got for my kit, and the rest of this is for me. So let's start with this. This is the Dhc Deep Cleansing Oil. It's just like a little mini size, but I wanted a new cleansing oil. I haven't tried this one before, so I just got the smaller size, but I'm excited. I'll probably honestly try it tonight because I haven't worn makeup since I got it, but we'll try it out tonight and I will let you know. I'm actually kind of curious to see how it smells. It smells like olive oil. That's funny. I wonder if it's, oh, the first ingredient is olive oil. All right, well that makes perfect sense. I got a backup of my What the Fake mascara, and then the rest is some ColourPop. So I didn't pick this up last year, and I was sad that I didn't get it. What I'm talking about is the Hocus Pocus palette. So this is last year's Hocus Pocus palette from ColourPop. They did, so this is the Gather Round Sisters one. They just launched a second one for this fall, and I just didn't jam with the colors. I don't know. So I was really happy to see that they actually brought this one back. I was very happy to pick this one up. It's kind of grungy, warm, but cool, and I am excited. We might be using this one today. We'll see. Because the other one that I got, this is the collection that I didn't know was launching, and I'm obsessed with the packaging. This is the Sonic Bloom collection, and it's so beautiful. Do you see these colors? I kind of want to do a I don't know, 10 looks, 1 palette thing with this, because they're just like, do we see these colors? I know with the metallic background it can be kind of annoying, but we've got like cool, actually, well, they're kind of all cool except for this row right here, but there's a good variety of tones. These shimmers look amazing. This one's like a duochrome. It's like a matte base with a blue shift, or brown base is what I meant to say, a brown base with a blue shift. So that one looks really cool. This one looks like a brown base with a green shift. They just look really awesome, and I'm excited to, I think we're gonna use this one today. Then in the same collection, I got the Cheek Dew Serum Blush in Bubbles. I just hadn't tried these. I've heard good things about the Cheek Dew, and I love a good cream product, so I wanted to try it out. I really liked this neutral shade. I thought it was gonna be really good for fall. And then in the same collection, this is the Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain in Cherry Lip. Sorry, I took the packaging off of everything because I didn't know I was gonna film this haul. And this is just a doe foot applicator. I haven't tried this formula before. I don't know if this is a new formula for ColourPop, but I was excited to get it. And then the very last thing that I picked up was the ColourPop Brow Boss in Soft Black. And I already have some thoughts about this. Haven't even used it, and my cap didn't fit on the spoolie end when it came. Like, it immediately fell off, and then I tried to put it on and it just like won't stay on. So we've given up on the cap, but it seems a lot like my NYX Microbrow Pencil, but it's only, I mean, I got it for less than $7 because I had 20% off, but it's originally, I mean, full price $7. So I was like, let me just try out a cheaper option than my NYX Microbrow to see how I like it. So we're gonna use that today as well. Here's what I think we're gonna use today. We're gonna use the Sonic Bloom palette. We're gonna use the Cheek Dew. We're gonna use the brow product, and we're gonna use the lip. Okay? So basically this is just a Sonic Bloom look. I think Sonic Bloom and Hocus Pocus are both going to be going into my collection of fall makeup that I pulled for every day. Again, reference previous video. So now I have a casual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 palettes. I mean, what is life? The more makeup, the better. So that ends the portion of the Ulta haul, and let's do some makeup. So we're actually going to start with my brows, and we're going to just brush them out with this spoolie, and I'm just gonna do a few little short strokes, balance the front out. Okay, I don't hate that color. And then I don't hate that. I do feel like it's a little bit creamier than my NYX one, so I'm interested to see how that will wear throughout the day, but I think it's a really good color match for my brows. It's actually pretty cool toned. Okay. I'm trying the camera at a new angle, so you guys will have to comment down below and let me know. I've noticed in previous videos when I'm editing that I tend to move forward. It's just like a habit. And so I find that this angle will hopefully allow you to see a little bit better when it comes to the eyeshadow, and when I'm looking down. We will have to see. We're gonna start with my Fenty Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. Kind of press it in. Let it absorb, set, and get kind of tacky. So let me give you a close-up. There we go. So you can see all of those. Can you kind of see the duochrome on these two? I think you can see it on the blue a little bit better. They're really beautiful. I'm kind of thinking we go with this range right here. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna for sure use these 3 colors, but I'm also gonna incorporate a little bit of this lighter matte tone, because I'm actually gonna start by putting that all over the lid. So I'm gonna take the shade Cosmos and just pat that on the lid. Okay, so now that that's on the lid, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. And I'm going to take Lunar Disco, which is this shade right here. It's matte, but still just a little bit deeper. And I'm just going to buff that into the crease. So just darkening that up a little bit. So just adding a little extra drama there. I'm taking a brush with nothing on it and just blending out the edge of that so that we have a good soft fade. Next, I'm going to take the shade Utopia, which is this warmer brown, and just on like the tip of my brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put it in the outer corner of the lid and the inner corner of the lid. So we're gonna do a little bit of a halo eye today. I haven't been doing them as much, and I did one the other day and I was just like, oh, I forgot how much I love the dimension of a halo eye. Okay, so I'm just kind of like tapping that in there. Again, tapping it, blending it, kind of like windshield wiper motions afterwards. See? So we're not like directly putting eyeshadow in the crease, but we're kind of like blending that out. I like where this is headed. I really like this brown tone. The right amount of warmth. Again, just buff that out. I put the slightest bit of Field Trip, which is the lightest one right here. It has a little bit of sparkle in it though, so I didn't want to do too much. Just trying to balance that up. Okay, so that looks good for now. Now what I'm going to do is take Hello Happy, which is this green shade, and I'm actually going to go in with the, there, can you see the shift? See how it's like brown there, but then when I bring it into the light, it turns green? We're going to put that right on the lid. Oh, so pretty. Honestly, you could do this exact same look that I just did and take any of those shimmers and put them right on the lid and it would be stunning. Okay, that's so pretty. Do you see how like when I'm turned to the side it looks brown, but then when the light hits it, it looks green? God. Love a good duochrome. And then I'm just gonna gently buff out the edges a little bit. Now I want it to be just like slightly more intense, so I'm actually going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spray a little bit on a flat shader brush and then pop that right in the center. And then gently buff out the edges. Oh, I'm obsessed with this, guys. I'm going back with just a little bit more of Utopia, which is that medium brown. Pat it on the inside and outside. I'm obsessed. This is a beautiful grungy fall eye look, which is exactly what I was going for. I love green in the fall. But see how it's like, it's green, it's gold, it's brown. It's just a really cool color and I am living for it. Okay, we're gonna do something cool at the end too. Let's get into the skin. I think it's time. We are going to start with my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. And similar to how I apply my e.l.f. one, I like to kind of like put it all on the face and then blend it out. Oh man, I forgot how much I love this guy. I've got a few little, I guess just one breakout happening down here that we're gonna try to cover. Well, not cover, but just like smooth out so that makeup sticks to it so that we can cover it. Then, I'm actually excited. I haven't used this foundation on camera yet. And I'm excited to share it with you because I do love it so far. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. 100% or 1% pure hyaluronic acid. And I have it in the shade 2 to 3 light. It has a dropper, which makes things a lot easier. And I'm gonna apply it with a brush, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply 3 drops to the back of my hand, and then I'm going to dot on the face. I'm actually really interested to see how it looks on camera when I'm applying this because A, it feels like nothing. B, it's a extremely light coverage foundation, right? So like you probably can still see, yeah, you can still see redness, but I think it's perfect for those of us who like a light coverage foundation because it really does feel like nothing. And do you see how it does give me some glow? I like that. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do 3 more drops. I feel like this dropper doesn't work. Is that weird? I feel like it doesn't suck up that much product. Hopefully that doesn't mean that I don't have that much product. But I'm just gonna go in with a second coat just in the areas where I want a little more coverage, so you can see chin, where we have so much over scarring, the redness on my cheeks. I don't know why I went in with extra on my forehead because I really don't need it there. Do we see the skin? I love it. I mean, it helps that I think this is like a perfect color match for me. I think the description tinted serum is perfect because that's like exactly what I would call it. It feels like you would think a tinted serum would feel like on the skin. Does that make sense? I have a lot of newish products that I haven't used on camera yet. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in Fair Warm. I like this concealer. I see why people like it, but nobody told me it was gonna smell this bad. It smells terrible. It's like a smell that makes me wonder why I'm putting it on my face, you know? It has a huge doe foot applicator. It's very obvious that it was designed like Shape Tape to mimic Shape Tape. I do like it though. I mean, it's like, what, under $10? I actually don't remember how much it was. But I do know that Shape Tape is $29 because I think, right? Because I just bought it yesterday. I feel like it's somewhere around there. But like you can see, it just covered this guy pretty well. It plays well with foundations, which is good. I do feel like it dries down a little bit faster than Shape Tape. So if you're used to being able to like kind of let it sit for a second and then blend it out, just be careful because I do feel like it does dry down, which is interesting because it's hydrating. I do think it's not, I mean, on camera it's looking like it's super full coverage, but I do feel like it's not as good of coverage as Shape Tape. But that's okay because I don't love full coverage stuff on my face. Clients, yes. My face, no. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We're going to set it with Laura Mercier translucent powder. See the difference? Set, unset. You can see I don't apply that much product when I do under eye concealer. We're definitely, like, for a while it was super trendy to like put concealer everywhere under the eyes, and that's fine, but like as a makeup artist, I find that when you can always go in and add more. So like you start with the least amount that you need because what you see somebody else doing might not work for your under eye area. Everybody's is different, and I find that when I'm working on clients, I need, like, it's very easy to do too much concealer, so it's really important that I work in layers. Okay, so we're just setting everywhere I concealed or where I get oily, which T-zone and under the eyes. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Honey Drip. And we're just gonna buff that in. I do like how this foundation has been pairing with my other products, I will say that, which is a big deal because there's nothing I hate more when I find a foundation that I really like how it looks, but then I like hate how it applies. Get the hairline and the sides of the forehead every time I contour. It just stops sticking to me. So I've actually been contouring, changing up my chin contour, and I'm liking how it's looking. So what I do is I only contour right here, like in these pockets. Instead of going, I used to do the whole jawline. Now I do just right here. And I like it so much more. I always take whatever's left over and go across the nose as if I have a little bit of a tan. All right, that might have been a little too much. In which case you just take the foundation brush and fix it. Let's try out, same brush that I just used for my bronzer. Oh, I do like this finish right now. My skin looks good. Okay, I'm liking this. This is, again, the Cheek Dew Serum blush. Oh, I guess Serum's the name of the game today. It does look like it's separating weird. Do I need to shake it? It doesn't look like it's coming back together. What is this? Mystery liquid. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna put Oh, really weird and liquidy. This is what just came out. It looks like blood. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just like kind of mixing it up on the back of my hand. Now that's what we have. I put way too much, so here's what we're gonna do. It's everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna basically like take a little corner of my brush and just kind of slowly work it into my brush like that. And then, oh. Okay, I kind of like you. So way less scary than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, maybe not on that side. This side really well. This one, a little bit bloody looking. That's okay. We're gonna work with it. Oh. Guys, do I have a new favorite blush product? Do you see how healthy and dewy and smooth this is making my cheeks look? Oh my goodness. Do you, like, I don't need a highlighter. I just have healthy cheeks. And I like used up a pretty good amount of the product, so it's like not like it's, I would maybe use a little bit of a smaller brush. I think that's where I went wrong. So next time I think I'll try a little bit of a smaller brush. Now I'm actually gonna go in with my foundation brush, and I'm just gonna, because there's already like a liquid product on it, and I'm just gonna buff out the edges of that. Okay, I'm really interested to see how this wears because I'm obsessed with how healthy and smooth and glowy my cheeks look right now. We're not gonna wear highlighter today. That's how much I love it. I wanna let it wear, see how it wears. Okay, so this is so far Cheek Dew, a huge success slash I might need to go buy more. That's how obsessed I am. We're gonna take the shade Utopia with a little pencil smudger brush, and I'm gonna just take that underneath. Yeah, just to kind of connect. Of course, going back in once I apply it with my blending brush to just smudge this out. You definitely don't have to poke yourself in the eye to get this look. Okay, I actually like this because now what we're gonna do, I am so obsessed with the skin. This is like my ideal situation when it comes to skin. Like just healthy, soft, smooth, dewy. Whew, loving it. Okay, we're gonna take this gold shimmery color and put it on the inner corner. You know what this color reminds me of? Amber Lights from MAC. Oh, I'm so obsessed. I love it. I'm also gonna take a little bit, we're gonna actually take our blending brush and we're just gonna buff out the edges right there. I'm obsessed with that. That little pop of fire. We're gonna be right back. I'm going to curl the lashes, put on my mascara, and then I'll come back and we'll apply the lips. Okay, we're back. I've got mascara on. I'm really obsessed with how this look came out. I feel like I look like adding that pop of orangey bronze in the inner corner made this look like, I look like the turning fall leaves, you know, like the brown and the orange and the green. It's making me happy, and I'm still obsessed with the skin, the cheek. Okay, we're gonna do the Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain in Cherry Up. I already forgot the name of it. See how this goes. It's definitely a weird texture. Feels like a really, whoa. It's a lot more intense on camera than it is in person. I mean, it feels really good. I just don't know how I feel about this color. Did I go too hard? I don't think I love it with, okay, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blot off the excess and then I think I'll like it. Okay, I got a piece of paper towel. Now I like it. Still a bit intense. I mean, it's got good pigment. I mean, maybe I should have known by the cherries. There was no testers, so I couldn't actually like, I had to go off of the little sticker on the box. But I probably should have known that cherry would imply it would be a little more bright red. But I don't hate that now that most of the gloss is off and it's just a stain. I like it. This is our finished look. What do we think? Let me show you the eyes. They really are giving me fall leaf vibes, and I'm loving it. That's the look. I don't hate it with this lip anymore. Especially because I know it's gonna like fade over time. I like it. Okay, so that is what the first look I've created with the Sonic Bloom palette. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the 12, so half of the colors. That's pretty good. I'm excited to play with it more. I'm excited to do one like with those shades. I'm excited to do some berries. I didn't know I needed this palette until I went to Ulta and it jumped out at me and said, please take me home. So I'm actually gonna pick up more of those Cheek Dew products too, I think, because I'm obsessed. I want a peachy one. They had a peachy one, but I was like, you have so many peach blushes, only buy one, test it out, see how you like it. And so I'm happy to report that I will get more shades because I don't have a highlighter on and my cheeks look so healthy and glowy and dewy, and I'm here for it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. This might have been my longest tutorial ever because we included the makeup haul, but I hope you have a great day and I hope you'll subscribe and I hope you'll share this video with a friend who loves fall because who doesn't love fall? Get them the fall vibes. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye.